Okay, it's about 10 to 6 p.m. Friday, August 21st. I decided to run my Mad Mining Recirculating Sluice for just a few minutes. And yeah, so I'm going to run some dirt. I got it wet already, so it'll work a little bit better. The only mistake I made before I got it all wet, I forgot to classify it, but it'll still work. I modified this a few years ago. I took the sluice that was Mad Mining had on it, took it off and put the La Trappe. I like the way the La Trappe works better. Nothing against the Mad Mining one, but I just like the way this one's set up. So anyway, I modified this. So we'll run some dirt and see what we got. Like I said, I didn't classify it, so I kind of messed up a little bit. Let's see how it's done with black sand. Yeah. Don't see any visible gold yet, but that's not too unusual. Now I am seeing a couple pieces of gold. There's one there, and here's one over here. So we'll keep it up, keep feeding the thing. We'll run quite a bit. I won't show you all that because you'd be bored to death, but anyway, I'll show you a little bit. Quite bored to death anyway. People say they use my videos to put them to sleep, so I guess there's one positive thing that comes out of them. Oh, there's some gold. Okay, I think. Maybe not. But there's the piece I saw originally. There's that one. Yeah, maybe that wasn't. Anyway, okay. I gotta be careful not to disturb any gold by taking these rocks out, but I think I'm being careful enough. Even with not classified, it seems to be cleaning itself out pretty well. Okay, let's see what we got now. There's one piece there. There's that one there. I guess that's still about the same as far as bigger pieces that I could see. Been running it for a while now, and some riffles are starting to get pretty heavy with black sand, so probably better clean it out and see what we got. So before I clean it out, let's see, there's a piece right there, right on the top of the riffle. I think there's a piece there. There's a little right there. Okay. concentrates. And let's just run through this number 8 classifier. And I'll get the rest of it out in a second. Alright, here's the concentration. Getting classified, stratified, liquefied, the whole bit eventually. And let me just check here for any nuggets. Good amount of dirt, so I'm expecting some gold anyway. Getting down there, slowly but surely. Yeah, there's a nice breeze tonight. It's cooling things off. At least cool compared to the way it was earlier. But it does feel pretty good, actually. Okay, I'll turn this off and get it down. Today, somebody in the comments was asking me, they're saying they're just getting started out, what's the best thing to do? And, you know, I'm sure there's different opinions on that. But normally the best thing to do is, the GPAA has all kinds of affiliates in different areas, clubs. And, you know, if you're, say you're in Las Vegas, there's bound to be some clubs there. Some aren't associated with the GPAA. I'm just using them as an example because they're all over the place. You can look it up on the internet and see if there's one in your town or close by. That's the best thing to do because you can, they'll have, well, of course right now they're not having too many outings, but when they do and have meetings and all that, you can get together with people and they'll teach you. They'll probably let you use some of their equipment. Sometimes the club has equipment you can use. And then all the clubs will have claims that they have access to. Some are better than others, obviously. But that way you can learn with those who've been doing it for a while. Usually most prospectors are glad to help what they call newbies. Glad to help them out. And they both get excited when they find their first gold. Most clubs I've been in at once, I think it was 7 at one time. I've mentioned that before, I'm sure. That way I had access to about anywhere I went, anywhere in California, Arizona, Nevada. Anywhere I went, there was going to be some claim I could go on because I had access to it through these clubs. Now, I must admit, I'm not much of a club meeting guy. Nothing against that. Like I said, if you know, especially for new people, they'll have talks on how to do things and demonstrations and all that. And you get to meet different ones that maybe will invite you out with them. So that there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just the kind of guy, I would rather, the time I would spend at the meetings, I'd rather be here doing this instead of just sitting around talking. But you know, I do go to meetings at times, especially if there's somebody there that's going to give a lecture that I want to hear. Like the last meeting I went to was, let's see, I think Jeff Williams was giving a talk. Mostly I just went to give him a hard time. So no, he's pretty funny. But now, I guess technically I might be in the Hemet Valley Prospectors. I haven't been in one of their meetings forever, so I don't know if you don't go to meetings for a certain amount of time, if they delete you. I'm not sure how that works. But I'm in the GPAA. I was in AMRA, but at the moment I can't really afford to join anything else. And there's nowhere I could go anyway with this virus thing. I don't really feel comfortable being on any of these outings with people at the moment. So I'll just do stuff like this in the meantime. Yeah, that is a nice looking pan. A couple other little scraps right over there. Here's the main part. Okay, that's enough for tonight.